YouTube, how the heck you doing? This is Corey here as Watcher of Realms. So this is going to be the ultimate guide to actually beating the probably best team in Season 7 for the tower. So this is going to be the Arbiter team with Praetus. You usually can swap Carnelian with Lily. That's more than fine. Rokir, Constance, Ingrid. The team is absolutely disgusting considering a multitude of things, right? First and foremost, Ingrid, she gets to have free reign on this entire map coming down here. Praetus, he also will go ahead and have ult buffed by Constance to do damage to this tile. Also, very, very important, if Constance does have her exclusive artifact, that means she's also able to heal. So it's a little bit more tricky because you can't bank on the fact that she's not going to be able to heal the Brokir and heal Praetus, heal, in this case, Ingrid as well. So overall, lots of sustainability. Also, once again, right, Constance is Arbiter, so you're getting a lot of damage, buffs, a lot of things going on in this team, right? So let's go ahead, kind of set it up and run it down because there's a multitude of reasons as to why this works. So yeah, let's just go ahead and run it down. So first and foremost, this is going to be, in my opinion, the most important part. You want to go ahead and drop a speed dude, right? I just refer to him as a speed dude. Reason being is you want to proc Praetus Lightning at least twice, and he should go ahead and drop his second lightning the second he kind of rounds this corner here. And at that point, that's when you're going to drop your Pharaoh Guard. So let's just wait for it. About 3 seconds he should have it. Let's let it run. There we go. He just dropped the lightning and Constance ulted. So this is our go mode, right? You have to kind of start setting everything up right now. So we go ahead, we drop our Pharaoh Guard. And the next step is we're going to go ahead and drop the double bugs effective immediately here. So once we get to 10 cost, all right, double bugs. There we go. And here's where things get interesting, right? So we have 8 block, now we have 7, and we have 10 units. So we're going to have just about 3 able to kind of run through. So we really desperately are going to need the tank to survive, and we're going to need the bugs to be tanky enough to also survive 1 hit in terms of lightning, then also 1 Ingrid hit, most likely. So let's go ahead and kind of speed this up here. Ingrid did her hit. So we have a very, very tight window, right? Constance is not ulted right now, so that's the good part. And we kind of want to stagger this as much as we can because we want Ingrid to kind of do her hit. And we kind of want to bait this out. 2. And then let's see here. We need Ingrid to do her AoE hit. And then we're going to run it down. Looking good. The tank is surviving. Ingrid is going to do the hit right now. So let's just go ahead and get them speeded up here. And then let's see if they tank it. So they tank the first one. Here's where things get interesting, right? They're off to the races. We need them to tank Brokir. They do. We need them to get through Constance. They do. Yes, sir. There we go. So that's how it works, right? There's a bunch of reasons as to why this can fail. So let me go ahead and show you just all the ways that this can fail. So let's go ahead and I'll just explain the map real quick, right? This tile can't be hit by archers, right? So Ingrid is safe. You can go ahead and drop flyers here, but you're also banking Praetus not having enough damage and Ingrid also not having enough damage. So let me go ahead and kind of set this up in a loose example here. Let's do flyers and let's drop healer. Now here's one of the things as to why this is going to fail, and I'll explain why it fails. So first, let's go do this. I kind of like this, whatever. So all of these are going to be fail runs. I'm going to go ahead and first drop the Pharaoh Guard. There we go. And let's kind of run this through. So here's why this is going to fail, right? Praetus is going to go and proc his ult, and then Ingrid is also going to do damage. What happens is even if we swap Ingrid to single target mode, she is still going to survive because, or this comp is still going to like survive overall because one, Constance is going to go ahead and buff Praetus, so Praetus is going to do a significant amount of damage. Carnelian also is going to kind of keep all these units alive. So the flyers, as you're going to see in a second here, they're just going to kind of get juggled between hitting Brokir, hitting Constance, and Ingrid's just going to get free reign to just do damage to them. So let's go ahead and slow this down here. Let's drop. Well, let's wait a second. Praetor's Hammer should happen now. 3, 4. All right. Fire, fire. So we take one lightning, which is okay, right? They should go ahead and kind of travel down this map here. And then Constance ult should be over. There we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a second here and then swap over to the double dogs. So the flyers have now made contact. They're hitting Brokir. And let's double dogs this now. All right, so let's see. Praetus is ulting now. Tons of damage on these units. So they're dead, right? These dogs are going to start putting pressure on Constance. Still survive, right? So that's why that run fails. Even if you have level 4 flyers affiliated to a 125k Uridan, right? You still get bopped up. So let's go ahead and do this in a different way. Now let's just kind of limit test at this point, right? Let's see how much we can succeed with these units. If we can 3 unit this, that'd be amazing. I like this. I like this. All right, let's try 3 unit it, see if it works. Worth a shot. So we gotta kind of sit here, wait for the 10 cost, drop these dudes. Speed brother. Wait for him to kind of round that corner. Praetor should go ahead and drop his hammer. And then we will go ahead and drop the Pharaoh Guard. So let's give this a second. The second he gets like right here is when you'll see Praetor drop the hammer. And then also Constance, fortunately, procs her ult by herself. He rounds the corner. Bam. Praetor is right about to go ahead and drop the hammer. And Constance is ulted. So now we're good to go. We drop our tank. He took no damage from Praetor's Lightning, which is good. However, right? Also, the reason why we dropped the Scalekin is because it force procs Praetus. So that's why it works. Alright, let's give this a second here. Let's get for the 10 costs. 10 costs, 10 costs. I'm going to kind of speed this up a little bit. And then ghost drop these. 3, 2, 1, ghost drop them. There we go. So they zap. Here's the most important thing. There's a little bit of RNG involved. We need Praetus Lightning to primarily hit our tank. If that happens, we're really happy. And they hit all the bugs. Alright, that's fine. Kind of time this. And this is probably the most important part, right? We need Ingrid. Ideally, she goes ahead and does her AoE before these bugs get to this corner. However, that's a little bit tricky. Everybody might build their Ingrid a little bit differently, so her attack speed might look a little different. In this case, it looks like the Ingrid is a little bit slow in terms of attack speed. So we're a little bit unlucky on that. But ideally, if she's faster, she goes ahead and does her AoE hit, and then you drop this dude right after. So the second these units get here, we're going to drop our runner. 3, 2, 1. She drops that. All right, we're going to drop them now. Let's give them that boost. All right, Come on, my bugs, survive. Alright. RNG part. If they go ahead and this skeleton, this Pharaoh Guard, procs Brokir freeze, it's over. Right? It's instantly over. So they need to survive, and they need to not force proc Brokir freeze. And they do. Right? So Brokir has frozen these units. Like, let's see all that. So there's these 3 units here. And they might actually fail this run because of that. So let's see. They're getting juggled now. See, another set got frozen. The Pharaoh Guard is the one that got through. So that two times, right? Brokir went ahead and procced freeze on those units and failed the run. So realistically speaking, this strat does work with relative consistency. It is just unfortunate that Brokir as a unit is probably the dumbest unit in this entire game. But either way, let's go ahead and try it one last time. Let's drop the Scalekin Warrior. And then let's go ahead and do this. I want to see if I can bait this a little bit. Let's kind of bait this. Be really good with our timings. Alright, so we go ahead and drop our Pharaoh Guard. And let's see here. Slow this down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait just a second, right? Constance ult's done. I'm going to count Ingrid's. 1. Now. I'm going to drop them now. Let's go ahead and drop these. Alright, so we're looking good. My main hope is that the timing works a little bit more in our favor. And Ingrid does her AoE hit when they're like right here. There we go. She does it. I'm a little bit behind in terms of pace, but I know that she has 5 hits. Right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are banking on them surviving through Praetus ult and through Constance, who is going to go ahead and proc her ult, right? So we're baiting also. We need Brokir to not freeze the units. So let's see here. They're looking good. Looking good. Very close. Very close. And Praetus takes him out, right? So that's the unfortunate thing. Brokir. Anyways, see ya.